chi. Daki chanyen gi pe sunam ki. Drola penchir sangye ju parsho. Sangye churan soki chuknam la. Jangchu bardu dakni kyapsu chi. Daki chanyen gi pe sunam ki. Drola penchir sangye ju parsho.
Hey, homework time.
Yay. Okay. Screen, screen, screen. There we go. There it is. Can you see? Welcome to Interlude on Emptiness, Class 2, our 4th class of the text. So how does K.J explain the dissimilarities in the names given in the prophecies? Remember the prophecies about Arya Nagarjuna? They had different names. What does he say about that?
They're all correct.
Yeah, that's sort of the conclusion. How does he get there?
How does he get where?
So he says that, well, to the conclusion of saying that there are no contradictions. So he says that when the prophecies say that he reached the state of Vajradhara, he's talking about, wow, his paradise body.
Paradise.
Right. And when they say the name light sourced from wisdom, they're talking about
The Chukul.
the enjoyment body.
The emanation.
Yeah, emanation body. Sorry.
Okay.
What is the topic of K.J's book and how has he organized it? Talking about how to make chocolate chip cookies.
What?
He's talking about the profound, following Master Arya Nagarjuna.
Oh, okay, sorry.
There, I'm giving you a clue. What's the first section?
The reason why it makes sense to try to get in emptiness.
Yes, the reasons why we should seek to reach suchness. What's next?
The benefits of the reason why.
Is.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Oh.
And third?
You can
The proper vessel.
Yes, the proper vessel. Those who are worthy of receiving explanations about and to be able to study even this kind of teaching. And then what's the next part?
What are those teachings?
Yay, the actual teaching. So this is a two-parter. He begins the discussion of the reasons for seeking to reach emptiness by quoting Master Kamala Shila. Remember, he made a couple of quotes from Master Kamala Shila. So what does Master Kamala Shila say about meditation?
A lot.
In particular about, our topic here, which is the reasons for seeking emptiness.
You should not be satisfied by reaching shamatha. You should use it to seek wisdom.
Right. And what happens if you just focus on shamatha?
You get these cities and whatever, but it's not for ultimate use to live suffering life.
Right. It doesn't harm, it doesn't harm in the least the root of what keeps us trapped in the circle of suffering. So rather, if we do investigate on emptiness and meditate on the results of our examination, then we create the cause for reaching freedom, and there's no other possible cause.
Cool.
So what does K.J. say about what Master Kamalashila says related to the Buddha's teachings? Do you remember? It was a really cool little paragraph or sentence.
Does he say if you're a non-Buddhist, it's okay just to reach shamatha, but if you're a Buddhist, you should go for vipassana, like examination of the profound?
Yeah, that's what he says before he starts quoting Kamalashila. Do you remember what he says after that?
That your negative emotions will only come up again.
That's very good. You guys are teaching me how to be clear. He did say that right after he said what Word said. What did he say after Master Kamalashila talked about, meditation on shamatha and not focusing on emptiness?
That if you meditate on wisdom, realizing the lack of a self-nature, that you'll get free because it's based on self-cherishing.
He did say that as well. But what I'm looking for
Is it about the huge effort?
It's about that there is not one single teaching of the Buddha that doesn't wend its way to the ocean of emptiness. Don't be satisfied with single pointed meditation. Make great efforts in being satisfied with wisdom.
Oh,
I will learn how to ask that question more clearly. Thank you. Anyone remember Shatak? We just had it.
100%.
Right, completely, 100%. Chokshe.
Satisfied.
Yes. Sola.
Effort.
Oh, not that Sola.
Oh, search.
Yep, seek. Okay, thank you. Please be satisfied with wisdom.
thank you, Pala.
Good homework. Excellent homework. The students were kind of sleepy, if you ask me.
No, they were really good this time.
Participating. Wonderful.
It's the first time this term where there was participation.
Maybe the new one, maybe the one from New York had some coffee, and she did a better job. Okay.
Good.
big coffee, lucky
Share
you.
my screen, right? Okay, I'm excited. We're doing 2 K.J. texts. He's very good, huh? By the way, there's going to be a little crossover between these 2 texts, so you can tell he has favorite stories and stuff.
Oh, great.
All right. Who's your checker?
My checker's Chinzum.
Okay, Chinzon, don't forget you are choosing people to check.
Yes.
Go.
Jigme, please.
Ooh.
Young.
The nuns mafia.
Impossible. Statar Young. Gomrim
Parpa.
Le Chondende ki katamche ni lekpar sumpate. Wonsum duam gyupe dekona munsum du selwar tepadam. Dekona la shuwanito.
Good. You can translate this. I mean, go slow. What's the Gomrim Parba?
So we're talking about the second Bhavanakrama.
Good. Nice. And he says, all the Chomden Deki Ka is Lake Barsoon.
All the words of the conqueror were said very well. What?
Yeah, everything the Buddha ever said, he said very well. But then he says, because, okay? Because, that's very important. Everything the Buddha ever said was well spoken because either Ngunsumdu or Gyupe, it all selwas dekonini.
Well, it all clarifies suchness.
Yeah, either Ngunsum or Gyupa.
Oh, the shared paths are Tantra?
Directly or indirectly?
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Either directly or indirectly, he's clarifying emptiness. Okay. Either
Can you
directly
explain how-
or either directly or indirectly, it directly clarifies emptiness.
Good.
Okay. In fact, it all shulwas to dekonani.
It all flows to emptiness.
Yeah, it all wends its way down to, and then there's a ni on the end of shulwa. There's nothing that doesn't shulwa to emptiness. Okay. Cool.
Kashima,
Yeah.
does the word you with the B in front always mean indirectly? Or is,
Most often it means a Buddhist lineage. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, you studied the lineages for Lamrim, right? Those were called the Gyu. Yeah. All right. Who's next?
Gibson.
Gibson. Oh no.
Dekona shina sangwa jungwe mumpa selwa shindu tawa drawa tamche tang drawar girl.
Now, this is exactly how Adam's text went yesterday. Okay. If you shepa dekonani,
If you understand suchness,
anangwa chungs,
an appearance of it arises.
and a light appears,
Oh, a light appears.
and it mumba selwa.
It clears away the darkness.
Good. Direct reference to Adam's text. Like that, tawa means the trap or net in a bad way, the net they used to catch animals, okay? All the tawa are tell.
Are cleared.
Yeah, or you escape. You become free of all the nets of wrong views, okay? Of wrong views, okay? All right. Who's next, Chunzom?
Bertha. Philosophy.
Ooh.
Yay.
You.
Shine tsangi ni yashe dakpar mingyur shing drippe mumpa yang selwar mingyurgi sherabki dekona lekpar gona yeshe nampar dakpar ngyur dekona tokpar ngyur.
Okay. Just with Shine, you won't get Yeshe Dakpa.
And you won't get pure wisdom.
Yeah. And you won't be able to selwa the mumba of the dripas.
You won't be able to clear away the darkness of your misdeeds.
Of your
Obstacles.
Yeah. But if you use sherab to gom on kona lekbar,
But if you use wisdom to meditate well on suchness,
good. Your yeshi will give number dapa.
your wisdom will become most perfect,
And you will topa dekonini.
and you will realize emptiness.
I have a new occupation. It's what do you call that? A syntaxer.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Here we go. Who's next?
Visara. Chen. Visara.
Okay. Here we go.
Sharab kone dripa yang dakpar pongwarn yurte de tawena daki shinela ne te sharab ki de kona yongsu silwar chow.
Good. It's only with sherab that you can pongwa your dipas.
That you can dispel your obstacles.
Yeah. De tawena. Therefore,
in that
If
case,
it's like that,
my approach is first, I shine la ne.
first,
I shine la ne.
Meditation.
stay in Shine, stay in Shamatha.
Yeah, first I go to Shamatha. This day is the day of temporal progression. Okay. It's
Oh.
not the day that means logical reason coming up.
I'm just surprised that he said that because that's not what Jason Kappa says unless he's going to clarify this next. That's why I stumbled.
Oh yeah, we'll see. Daki shine lanete. I like to get to shamatha first, and then I tselwa dekonani with my shirab.
Mhm.
And then I seek
Good.
suchness with my wisdom.
Yeah. Yom tselwa means I search everywhere for you. Okay. Who's next, Chunzo?
Joy.
By the way, we're still in the quotation by
Oh, Master Kamala Shila in the
Yeah,
second
from
of
his
the three
which
Bhavana Kramas.
from the middle Bhavanakrama. Right. Okay. Who's
Okay,
next,
now
Chinzo?
now I understand. Okay.
Joy.
Okay, Joy.
Shine Sam Ki Ni Chokpar Zinpar Min Jao.
You shouldn't be chopa just with shine.
You shouldn't be satisfied just
Good.
with single pointed concentration.
Yeah. Zimba mijao means don't let yourself be satisfied. Okay. Don't hold on to satisfaction with just shine. Okay. Who's next, Chinzo?
Gina.
Yay, Gina.
They call na ji tabuche. They call na ji tabushina. Don't pampar ngupo tanche kansatang. Chuki taki tompanite. She sumpataro.
Okay. So if you ask, dekona ni jitabu.
If you ask, what's suchness like?
Good. Well, it's the tombani of Ngopo Tamche. It's the emptiness of
All things, it's the emptiness of
all
all things.
object existing dundampar.
It exists. Oh, it's what? It's the
emptiness of all things that they could exist
from their own
dundampar.
side.
Ultimately.
Ultimately.
From an ultimate point of view, all existing objects are empty of either a Kansaki dak or a Chuki dak.
Of a, well, it's the emptiness of self or the emptiness of persons.
Yeah.
What is? How do you say it here?
All things are devoid. Ultimately speaking, all things are devoid of a self nature of the person or of a self nature of things. Okay.
Okay.
And of a self nature of things. Okay. She Sumbataro. That's what emptiness is all about, according to Kamala Shila. Okay. And here's the quotation from Kamala Shila.
Thank you.
And Kedub J, I think we're going to start to feel comfortable with him, that he's a straight shooter. Okay. And I think if you compare his version of the quotation to the actual one, in our tenure, which could have been a different one, it's pretty good. Okay. All right. Who's up? Chinzo.
Marianne.
Yay, Marianne.
Termase ki tamse kimpa topar jepe lam nam ki tsoang de konani tope sherabinte sherabde matsimpe jinso shenam ni longwa tabutan de ni mikbu tabur sumbe jepe.
Good. Okay. Termase, not only that, if you want to topa tamje kimba.
The master of all.
Yeah, if you want to achieve omniscience, okay?
Oh, okay.
If you want to achieve omniscience, of all the paths you could choose that will get you there, okay? The tsowo is de konani tope shiro.
The primary one is
Good.
dekonani tope sherap is to understand.
No, go backwards. Go backwards. Is the shirab. The main path is the shirab which topas dekonani.
Oh, the main path is the wisdom which realizes suchness.
Good. Any jimba, which is not simba by shirab.
Huh. That's nice. Giving which is not imbued with wisdom.
Nice.
Thank you.
Perfect, Mr. Kramer. Hey, Ellie, $20 for Kramer. Perfect. Yeah, any giving which is not imbued with wisdom, etc. The other 6 perfections or 5 perfections, okay? They are
My internet isn't working. Hold on. I
okay.
gotta go to my phone.
Okay.
Okay, let's try this.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, let's hope it stays.
Okay. Any act of giving and the other 4 perfections, which is devoid of which isn't imbued with wisdom, is like a mi longwa, which means a blind man. Okay, longwa means a blind man. Okay, and Dei means here it does not mean suchness. It means that very thing, meaning wisdom, okay, of emptiness, knowledge of emptiness. It's like the mikbu. And I had to look it up. And it means a person who guides a blind man, like what do you call those dogs?
Seeing eye dog or guide dog?
Yeah, wisdom is the guide dog. The pedestrian is the other 5 perfections. Okay. Okay. All right. Yay. Sung. That is stated to be so. Okay. Yay. Now he must be in the mood of Kamala Shila because who's next?
Paulina.
Yay. Perna mittan dempe mi shikmun par shukne, jiyang mi tongwa shintu, gang nupor hlungwe, chimpa yongsu tongwe, jang chip sempar tapar jao.
This should be Tawar. Let me see. Okay, good. So he's quoting the Dorje Chapa.
Diamond cutter.
Diamond Cutter Sutra. Perna means what?
For example.
Good. Let's consider a me who dembas mik.
Let's a human.
Who does possess.
Oh, who possesses an eye.
Yeah, who does have eyes. He's not a blind man, okay? Let's consider a guy, but he is shuking in the mumba in his house at night.
Well, he's in the darkness, so he's stubbing his toe or something?
Yeah, he's sitting in a dark room, okay? Totally dark room in his house at night. Jiyang mitong.
So whatever does he see?
Yeah, he can't see anything.
He doesn't see anything at all.
Yeah, he can't see anything at all. Deishindu, like that metaphor. Okay, Deishindu, Shindu,
I don't
like that.
Shindu. I'm sorry, I don't see it. But anyway.
Like that, let's consider a person who jimbas, who practices the first perfection, but they have hlungwa into ngupos. They have fallen into things. And that's the diamond cutter expression for seeing things as coming from their own side. That's all, okay? Like the husband in the kitchen, okay? Anybody, Kang, who has fallen into things, meaning who thinks that the gift, the giver, and the giving are coming from their own side, okay? You should think of Changchu Sembas
Big bodhisattvas.
Even if they are very generous, Yongsu Tongwa, okay, they give away all kinds of stuff. You should see them to be, you should consider them to be similar to, this Tawa means you should view them, those bodhisattvas who have fallen into things as being like a
person who's sitting in the dark at night.
yeah, but he's not blind. Okay, so it's not exactly the same example that, you know, he's stretching it, right? He said blind man. You know, sorry, yeah, he's been talking about blind people, but now he says, look, even if you have eyes, but you misunderstand things and you try to practice the first perfection, you know, we view you as a bodhisattva who doesn't, who's a blind, who's a man with eyes, probably bodhicitta, right? Sitting in darkness. Okay. All right. I'm gonna join this together. Okay, who's next? Chandon.
Declan.
Ooh.
Ramjor dita te perna namlang te nima sharne mikdang tempe mi sup nam pa natso ngak tongwa te shindu gang nupor ma hungwe chimpad yongsu tongwe jangchu sempar tawar jao shedang.
That
Yeah,
sounded
good.
Tibetan.
Sorry, I was moving on. Okay. Hey, Rabjor.
Monk?
Hey, Rabjor.
Oh, hey monk.
Hey, Subhuti. Hey,
Oh,
Subhuti.
Subhuti.
Okay. Itate. Hey, here's how it is. Here's how it is. What's the Sanskrit there? Let me say that. No, there's something else. There's some other expression. Tasmat or something. Anyway, tata. Tata. I guess it is tata. Anyway, for example, let's say namlang. Namlang means the sun comes up. Okay, the sun comes up. Namlang means the sun comes up. It literally means the sky came up. Okay, and let's say dawn comes, and the nimashar.
The sun is not in the east.
Yeah, the sun shines, and then you've got a guy sitting there, migdang demba. He does have eyes. He does have eyes. And then suddenly, sitting in the same room, but now there's sunlight pouring through the windows. He will see suk natsok.
He will see many forms.
Yeah, he'll see all kinds of things. Okay. If the sun rises, okay, he'll see all kinds of things. Just so they should do, if a person, Kang, has not flung into Ngupo,
has not fallen into things.
Good. And they exert themselves towards Jimba.
Towards giving.
You should view bodhisattvas who give things away to be like that, okay? By the way, it doesn't say they are like a bodhisattva. That's not what it means. It means you should view bodhisattvas who give things away without falling in things to be similar to the guy sitting in the room when dawn comes, okay? Cool. This doesn't say taboo, you know, don't see them as though they are a bodhisattva. It doesn't say that. You should view the whole bodhisattvas who give away things, remembering that things come from their seeds, as being like the guy who's sitting in the room when the sun comes up. And all kinds of cool things are going to happen to him. Here's the quotation from the Diamond Cutter. Okay.
Thank you.
And who's next, Chinzom?
Uta.
Yay, Uta.
Yay. Pakpa dupa le kyang. Mu long mik bu me pa jewa trak tik nam. Lam yang mi she dong kien juk par ka la nyur. Sherab me nam mik me paro chingan di. mikbu me pe jangchu rekpar numayin she sumpata.
Hey, Uta, I gotta show you something from yesterday, okay?
Okay. Oh. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
okay.
Yes, beautiful. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that was our wedding present from Uta, was a
Oh,
that white vase. It's probably from Kadava, if I had to guess.
It's
On the vase.
KPM. Yes.
Okay. All right. Anyway, it was stunning. Papa Dupale Kyang. By the way, I'm not asking for other things from other people. I'm just showing showing you the things. Okay, Papa Dupale Kyang. The
also, is it, oh,
the exalted briefer presentation of the perfection of wisdom, which is one of the in the Kangyur, right? It's a shorter, it's the most convenient Prajna Paramita text to use because it's so short. Okay, people like that one. They like to quote that one. Okay. Now let's say you have a Chewa Tatik. Let's say you have a couple of billion people. Okay, who are mulong is the same as long, who are blind. Okay, and there's no one to guide them. Okay, they have no mikbu. Okay, they don't have any guide. Okay. And they're trying to get to a certain city, which represents enlightenment, right? Then Lam Miche.
well,
They don't know where's the path.
Yeah, they won't know where's the path. So how on earth, Kala, are they gonna enter the city? Okay, how are they gonna make their way to the city? Meaning enlightenment, okay? And it's a very interesting example because in the normal world, if millions of people hold the same viewpoint, we think it's correct. Okay, if 8 billion people believe that things are coming from themselves, we tend to believe it because so many people believe it, right? So, okay, so he says, look, it doesn't matter how many people believe something, if it's wrong, okay, and they don't have a teacher to help them, they're never going to get anywhere, okay? Shut up, Mena.
if there is no wisdom.
The other paro to chimbangna become mik me.
The other perfections become without eyes.
Yeah, they become sightless. The other 5 perfections become sightless. And if you don't have a mikbu,
and if you don't have someone to guide you,
yeah, how are you ever gonna be able to rekpa to changchu?
Well, I always think Rekpa is rough, but it's not. How are you ever going to reach?
Yeah.
Buddhahood?
It means touch, right? But like we had it yesterday with Ben Kramer's text many times about touching single pointed mind, right? So make contact. How are you ever gonna reach it? Okay, good. Yay. Okay. And there's your quotation. Okay. And it's quoted. You start to get a feeling for an author after a few pages. And he's good. He's good. Well, yeah, he's good. Yeah. He's quoting things responsibly. Okay, not from the debate ground, which is what Kedem Tembadagya tends to do. I hate to say it. All right. Who's next?
Penny Wong.
Yay. Dirtsen pad sam shik chupal inak detang paro to chimpe tek pachipo konar maseki dorje tekpe dowa nam ki kyang.
Good. Tumbat Samshik means, look, I haven't quoted as much as I could quote. I'm just showing you representative examples. Okay, son. I just gave you a few representative examples. Jupayin means that's what I just gave you, okay? But what I want to tell you is this understanding of emptiness is not only essential in the Parotuchimbe Tekpa. Now you tell me the rest.
It's also, in the diamond way.
Yeah, perfect, okay? So, by the way, sometimes we say Do means sutra, right? But when we say Dongak, what's it mean? What's Do mean in the combination Dongak?
Shared and unshared?
Open and secret.
Yeah.
Okay, so Do by itself means sutra, but Do in the combination Dongak means open teaching and secret teaching. Paro to Chimba means perfection. But when you say Paro to Chimba as opposed to Doje Tekpa, it means what?
It means the shared path.
Yeah, the open teachings, okay? When you say the teachings on the perfections, as opposed to the diamond way, then that becomes a synonym for open teachings, okay? Cool?
Yeah.
All right, so anybody who wants to travel using the diamond way, okay? Anybody who wants to use the diamond way, now listen up, you guys, okay? You guys, I just gave you a few representative examples. I could have gone on more about the open way, but let's talk about the secret way, okay? Do you need emptiness to get to the secret way? To use the secret way? Okay, here we go.
Alice.
Okay.
Hap kiepe, kepar taye pataki, simpe gone, gompar chawe dekonani, umaripe tsoki ten la pape, topani konani, ni kepar du kjerpa, chiang me pe takpasum ki kangsak chokmentam che ki gomje de konanini chik pundir sepayinla.
Nice. And by the way, he's very consistent in his language. And he's very clear. And then there's no surprises like Gyaltsabje, okay? I mean, it's just straightforward and correct, but it's not dry. It's beautiful, but it's straightforward, you know? There's no kind of leaps of, what do you call that?
Logic?
We're not gonna have to twist the text to get it to fit anything, okay?
Oh.
Just straightforward, okay? He's a straight shooter, okay? Tap kepe kepa taya pataki simbegone. Okay. De konani is something you have to gom.
Something you have to meditate on or become
Yeah.
familiar with.
By using tap kepa.
By using skillful means.
Yeah, and I'm not talking one skillful means, I'm talking tayip.
Countless
Forms, kepa, okay? You're gonna have to use all kinds of tricks, every trick in the bag to see emptiness directly. Okay, you're gonna have to use every trick in the bag, in your Dharma bag, to meditate on emptiness, okay?
Yes.
And umape rikpe tsoki tenla pape domani kona yinki. Uma rikpe tsoki tenla pape domani kona yinki.
All the logic of the middle way?
Well, the emptiness that you established, Tenla Pepa, with all of the books on logic, and by the way, Uma Riktsog Drug is the name of Nagarjuna's 6 books, for example. Okay, so, you know, the emptiness you establish by using all the open teachings by people like Nagarjuna, di like kepa to kepa chiang me. there's no difference in the emptiness between the open teachings and the secret teachings, okay? The emptiness you learn from the Gajana is the same one you're gonna use to become Vajrayogini. Okay, it's a beautiful sentence, okay? Dile kepa tu gyurpe chiame. There's no different emptiness, okay, than the one which is established by open works, such as the collection of books on reasoning of the middle way, okay? Therefore, okay, de konani, I'm going to go to the last line. De konani chik.
There's only one suchness.
Yeah, there's only one emptiness. Dear Stepa means, and it ends there. Okay, no more, no more discussion. Okay,
No
Dear Se means, and that's all there is. Okay, there's only one emptiness. You don't use a different emptiness for Tantra. Okay, all right. Tekpa soon.
Oh,
Yeah, no matter what tekpa you're in, and this does not refer to the 3 tracks. It refers to.
oh, you mean whether you're
What's the 3 yanas?
Moksha, Bodhisattva, or Tantra?
Hinayana, Mahayana, and Vajrayana.
Yeah,
Yes.
good.
That's what I just said. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, Hinayana, my non-tantric Mahayana, and then tantric Mahayana. Okay, got it. Although traditionally it's stated the way Nick said it, Hinayana, Mahayana, and Vajrayana, but the Mahayana there refers to open Mahayana. Okay, all right, and I don't care what track you're on, which yana you're in, and I don't care if you're a very smart person or a very stupid person. Kansa chok men, okay? I don't care. What you gotta meditate on is the same emptiness for everybody. Okay, got it? Cool.
Thank you.
All right.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So, Tonani and Tongpanyi, what is the distinction? Is he just using it because he's going to use Tongpanyi later in some other way, or?
I don't know why he's laying on suchness so heavily. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know why he doesn't call it Tombini more often. Maybe the diamond cutter called it Konani. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta research that question. I don't know why he's laying so heavy on that word.
Okay.
It's not normal. It's not very typical.
Right.
All right. Who's up next, Chinzom?
Bengali.
Yay.
Okay.
Taeyang, Pensangwan dupa la sokpe gyutang, druk chengi shung tu ma me druk tu yumuki mangparn yurwa tang kap ma yimpe ma true so.
Oh, yeah. Daeyang, moreover, this point, okay, that I just made about there being one emptiness for everybody, all-purpose emptiness, okay? You can find it in the Bel Sama Dupe Gyut.
You can find it in the Tantra of the glorious, Kala Chakra.
No, Guhya Samaja, okay?
Oh, Guhya Samaja.
Guhya Samaja, Secret Collection, and other tantras, okay? And the point is also proven in the shuns of many Drupchans. In the major classics, tantric classics of many Mahasiddhas, okay? Great siddhas, okay? Yama, okay? Ma.
But admittedly.
And then what's he gonna say next is Mangbargyur. My text would Mangbargyur.
Oh, it would get too long.
Yeah, this spelling of Mung, which has an S on it, is different. You see, we had Mangbo above for many, right?
Many, yeah.
Somewhere. Okay. But here he says, look, I don't want my book to go on too long. Therefore, Mamba Greer, and also it wouldn't be relevant to what we're talking about in my book. Kap Mayan means it wouldn't fit the context. I could go off on a long discussion of why emptiness is necessary in the Vajrayana, but that's not really appropriate in this book. This is supposed to be a serve emptiness for a short emptiness break, right? Which is going to be 1,200 pages.
Plus, it's also an open text and not a secret.
Yeah, exactly. So, matra, I'm not going to go into any more. I'm not going to expand on that. True means I'm not going to expand on that idea. Okay. Now, anticipatory translation. Whenever an author says, I'm not going to expand on that, what happens?
He's either going to point you to someone else or he's going to give you a little summary anyway.
Yeah. He said, but let me say a little, you know. Okay. It's inevitable that these great masters are going to say, yeah, but let me tell you just a bit about it. Okay. Like, of course, I wouldn't want to go on, but let's talk about it a bit anyway. Okay. And I like that. I like that.
A lot of my teachers do that too.
Yes. Okay. Chen-Tom, who's that?
Bill McMichael.
Okay. Bill.
Yay. Good morning.
Hello. Great to be here. You know, it's afternoon where I am. I'm in France.
Wow, you're in France. That's a tough life.
Bien.
Please eat a croissant for me.
I sure will.
And one for me too, please.
One for me too.
Korloi gyuki company rangi tawe de pa dor tempale pomponam che tongpani chushing shindu ningpome che sungpe pe rikpe che pe tongni ningpome par sungpa yinam shena.
Okay, cool. Okay, good. Now we have a shena at the end.
Yeah.
So nowadays I've gotten into this habit. Just to remind myself, and so I don't frustrate myself when I translate it. Because you don't know it's an objection in Tibetan until you get to the last word, the last two words. So, you know, when you're translating, it's better to know that whatever you translate next, the next sentence should be illogical. Okay. It makes it easier to translate. Okay. But the guy's like, but, well now. Think about the gongba of the Dukor.
Think about the tantra, the wheel of time.
Yeah, let's talk about the Kalachakra Tantra. Okay. When it dembas our own view about the Tawa, briefly.
When it teaches our own view.
Yeah, when it teaches our Rang Luk about our own viewpoint of emptiness, okay? It says, and by the way, this is versed lines, okay? We know it's poetry. Pumbo namje tomba ni, chushi shindu ningbo me, okay?
Okay.
Pumbo namje tomba ni. That tomba ni you understand when you namche the pumbos.
When you examine the parts of a person.
Yeah. Has no ningbo.
Has no essence.
It's like chushing, means bamboo. Bamboo.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like bamboo. Okay. The examination, the emptiness of the examination of emptiness regarding your heaps has no essence. Okay. Now look, he has glossed the other guy. has glossed, has no essence, as referring to what? The Chepa.
Oh, the analysis.
Yeah, he's reading the Kala Chakra Tantra as
Oh,
saying
do
the
that.
analysis is meaningless. Okay, the attempted analysis of the parts of a person resulting in the idea of emptiness is itself like bamboo. Okay. He has misread. Yeah, okay. Meaning, according to our guy, there's no point to discussing an emptiness which you try to reach through reasoning. Okay, therefore, there's no point. The Kala Chakra says there's no point to try to get to an emptiness through logical examination. Okay, he's misquoting, he's misinterpreting the Kala Chakra Tantra, right? Sumba Mayanam, Sumba Mayanam.
That's not what it says.
Yeah, doesn't it say that?
Oh, doesn't it say that?
Yeah, that's a question mark, right? Doesn't it say that?
Oh, no, right.
Okay. And by the way, I didn't have much time this morning, but I didn't, there's no direct quotation in the, he's paraphrasing. Even
Okay.
normally when it's in poetry, it means he's not paraphrasing. But,
Right.
you know, when he says Gomba,
Uh-huh.
sometimes he's saying, I'll give you the gist of the argument. I'll give you the gist of the Kala Chakra Tantra, but I'm not quoting it directly. Okay. So, but if there's a unusual term used in the paraphrase, it's probably in the Tantra. Okay. So we would design a search. We would design a search just of the Kala Chakra literature, and we would search for bamboo. And if there's anything in there about it, it will find it. And that's a cool trick. And I'll teach you how to do it next time, okay? There's a trick you can use to isolate all the Kala Chakra literature in your search program. And then you can, whether it's Kangyur or Tengyur, and then you can search it for bamboo, okay? If there wasn't a unique word in his paraphrase, it would be difficult, okay?
Oh, what's the trick? And then I'll find it.
Well, where the search program says define field.
Yep.
Okay, let me see if I can go there. Hang on. I mean, let's see. Oh, here's a gopher screen, okay? You can see the gopher screen, right?
Almost.
In fact, look what I was looking for.
Yes.
In
I
the red.
can't see what you're looking for. Oh,
In the red.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for last. Okay.
Fair
This morning, you can see the last search I was doing. I did hit this, I did hit something very similar in, I think it's Chandrakirti's commentary to Nick's text. Okay, I believe so, but it's not the one we want, okay?
We're over time again, just so you know.
Yeah, okay. Let me show you though. You go to search settings, okay?
Yep.
And you can see how I laid out the search myself, okay?
Not yet.
I searched for bamboo, like bamboo, near heaps, near emptiness, and near no essence. And then I went to the Tengyur, okay? But if you wanted to be more precise, go to add.
Yeah.
Go
We're not seeing
to-
anything about what you're doing.
We don't
Joshua.
see that screen.
I'm sorry. Okay. You would go to add.
Yep.
And then you would make your way through the directories on your own computer
Yep.
to the Kala Chakra Tantra section of the
Oh,
Tengyur.
okay.
Okay. And that's so fun and so cool. And you save yourself hours of work. Okay.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
try that.
Here we go. We don't want to be late for yoga.
Sashi Puki Jochi Nito Tran Viva Vingshin Yinde Kempati Sangye Shin Ikte Rokum Namdak Shinga Druparshon Yiram Guru Ratna Mandala Kamyatayam Yevadi Devo Nam Yashe Toksokshi Nam Yashe Lechungwe Dampak Nito Parsho.
By the way, you are going at a much faster rate than last year. So, you're probably going to finish a book within a year or something. The first volume. Seriously, the first volume of this. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Geshe-la. Thank you, Paula.
Thank you.
Thank you, Geshe-la.